Hey everybody, welcome back to Endless Customs. Today I'm going to be showcasing my custom Mezco style 1/12 scale Subzero. I talked about Scorpion and I did a very long video on these figures, but I wanted to kind of showcase them one at a time and then talk about a little bit about the way that I did the custom. So let's just get into it. I have yet to find my ruler. I do apologize for that, but I will not post another video after this one unless I have my ruler. So I can guarantee that the next time I will definitely have that ruler. So as you can see, Rock and Roll had a very bad day. But I wanted to talk about the Subzero. So again, this body is from the 5K Toys base body 0, I believe, blank 0 maybe. It is posted on their website right now, so you can get these figures. They're about 25 bucks. I've gotten a lot of them because this base body is the best. But originally, this Mezco version of Subzero, that 5K did, was on a very small body, and it had some issues with some of the articulation and things like that. So I went ahead and wanted to get a beefier body, and I used most of the custom parts on that figure for the Subzero. So the gi, this here, the head, and the pants. I had to redo these to actually make them like a pullable material so it doesn't rip. And then I replaced the boots and I did these straps on here. And then I actually used my Storm Collectible Subzero arms for this, because when you buy, I believe it's Montaro, when you buy the Storm Collectible Montaro, it comes with these hands and like a let me show you real quick. It comes with the special effects for the fatality, for the arm ripping for the Subzero, and then the neck ripping like I did to Rock and Roll. And then it comes with this Subzero split in half fatality. So that's actually comes from the Montaro. So since I had all those figures, I ended up keeping this one so that I can make my custom Subzero. And then the 5K figure comes with these accessories, which are really awesome. So you can see here, that they can work with this Storm Collectible figure. You can see, I just need to, I guess he doesn't have a weapon holding hand, but you can make it work with these arms. So just with a little bit of sticky tack, and you can make them hold the weapons. But I think they came out really great. It's a great addition for the figure. For some reason, it came with 2 of these heads and like a crystal one, like a ice one or whatever. But I'm probably not going to use this one for that. I actually used that other head sculpt for my custom smoke figure, which I'll talk about in another video. But I had to repaint it and all these things. So this one, I just did a little bit of dry brushing, and then I put the suit on the body. I had to learn how to take apart that 5K body to put the arms on. I still have to fill it in with some like hot glue and then paint it so it doesn't, you can't see the joint like that. You can see it from there. But I'm aware of it, so I'm not gonna take pictures with the joint. Like obviously you can see it, so I play with the camera. So but the Subzero is really awesome. I really like the way he came out, especially with the ice arms. I just think it just adds a lot of like detail to it, and a big difference between other figures like that don't have that. I know that the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive Storm Collectible Subzero had it, but it was like a really baby blue. So that figure was expensive at the time, so I never got it. But I was happy that the Montaro came with this, so it all worked out. I ended up selling my whole collection. because I wanted to switch the style of figures that I wanted. So that's what happened with these Mortal Kombat figures. So again, this figure can definitely do everything. He can kick, do the splits. He has the ab articulation, and then, you know, the cloth doesn't hinder any of this mobility, you know, that the figure has. So it's really awesome. The T-pose, he still has the double jointed elbows, but because of the camera I can't really show you this elbow piece, just because I'm doing this in front of the camera. You might be able to bend it a little bit more, but he definitely has enough articulation for me to do the posing that I want. And what's awesome is that I didn't have to change the peg for the arms, because the whole forearm came out. Like I custom it for the whole forearm to fit. So I can actually just use those same hands and pop them on and get that really easy Storm collectible joint. So it's really awesome the way that it came out. And yeah, I did the wrappings on this, did these wrappings. I just think that it looks cool the way that it looks, you know, like compared to like the wrappings on Goro. Like that's, I mean, Storm Collectibles is amazing toy company, but I just like the way that it looks natural like this. So eventually I'm gonna do the wrappings on Goro, and then probably do a cloth like costume for him. But that's like later on in my customizing. So for now, the Subzero is, I guess, somewhat complete, except for those little pieces that that I have to do. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think about my custom Subzero. The 5K toy, I did talk about this in another video. I just remembered I actually cut these pants. I mean, I have other pants, but it's like, you know, why waste them if, you know, I'm not gonna have him take a picture like this, you know what I mean? Like, he's gonna be able to kick like that, or I'll be able to hide it. Like, you know, if I have another figure here and he's kicking, you're not gonna be able to see it, you know, like. So I'm just aware of those things, like those little imperfections of the figures that I make. But like I said, I make them for me, and if, you know, if I ever make them for someone else or anything like that, I'll be aware and actually fix those little imperfections, you know, for them. Because for me, I don't necessarily mind too much, just because I'm gonna be the one handling these figures and posing them and taking photos and stuff like that. Maybe one day do stop motion, but, you know, we'll see. But I definitely you know, enjoyed just the way I made these figures. So let me know what you guys think of the Subzero. The head has extreme posability. You know, he has the double ball peg. I did the super hot glue trick on there so that the ball joint stays on there. But yeah, I mean, I think it looks awesome. It came out really good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this Subzero. One of my favorite poses is his slide is like super iconic. So let me see if I can get him into it. That's one of my favorite moves that he does. So it's the slide that he does. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this figure. I do want to get the ice floors, but I've seen people do like their own custom ice, you know, stuff for like Subzero and Iceman and things like that. So eventually I'm gonna do that pool of ice that he does on the floor for the fatality. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think of the Subzero. Let me do some quick size comparisons with the Subzero and the Scorpion. Forgot to do that. Let me just do that real quick. Get them in a vanilla pose real quick. Man, I just really like the way these figures came out. Like, I think I'm gonna spend this, oh, not this weekend, I work this weekend, but you know, painting the color that I want. So Subzero is probably a little bit bigger than Scorpion, just by a hair, but I think it's a really good difference. And you know, for me, like, the buck body that I use for all of them, it's really hard to be able to be like, oh, that's the same body, you know, like, unless you know, because the suits definitely do a lot of like hiding that, and the way that I kind of customize them differently so that they're not all like the same, you know, like in the Storm Collectibles is basically just a repaint with all the ninjas, you know, Reptile, Scorpion, Subzero, Rain, who else? Smoke. So like they're just basically repaint. So the fact that I kind of changed them a little bit, because I was gonna do the same material for Subzero, I mean for Scorpion for that, but I really like the plain look for him. Like I just think it looks really nice compared to Subzero. So it just kind of differentiates the figure. So I think it looks awesome. So you can see here, they're right here with Goro and Zartan and Big Boa back there. Let me try to get some different ones in here. I like Shredder, and then one of my favorites, man, he just looks super sick, is my Casey Jones. And then with a Firefly, you see Firefly is a little bit shorter than they are. I just think it works like that. This one also pretty awesome. I like how beefy he looks. His Outback, he's a little shorter than them, but you know, it just works, you know, in my little world that I make these figures. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think about the Subzero. Comment down below, please, and please subscribe. Please follow on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. I definitely want to grow these channels and see what I can do with them, and you know, be more interactive with the community and things like that. And if anybody likes my figures, or if they have any like constructive criticism, please feel free to just hit me up or comment down below. I've been getting a lot of good feedback from everybody, and I really appreciate it. You guys reaching out to me, like, that's really awesome. Like it just makes toy customizing that much more enjoyable, hearing from everybody else. And you know, if you guys have any questions about any of my customs, I'm more open and honest about everything. You know, not like a lot of collectors like kind of want to hide their secret sauce or whatever, you know, like but you know, I just like being able to grow, because when I was up and coming in the customizing community, I would feel afraid to message people that, you know, are like famous, and they would respond, you know. So it's like really awesome to be like, oh, what kind of paint are you using, like not knowing anything, or how do you seal your figures and things like that. So over the years, I've been learning a lot of things, and the people that have helped me were really helpful, and you know, it's just awesome. So I want to keep that kind of going. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Subzero, and you know, comment your favorite fatality from any of the Mortal Kombats. Let's see, one of my favorite Mortal Kombat fatalities for Subzero, I really liked the Mortal Kombat versus DC. Like they were really like PG-13, but they were really awesome. Like those were really good. The one that he smashes them, and then it's like he freezes him completely solid and he just smashes the whole body. It's so sick. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and please like and subscribe, follow, and yeah, please give me that support to grow the channel, and then try to be more interactive with my toy community. So thank you again for watching my videos. I will definitely have that ruler next time, just so I can get an exact measurement of the figures. And then I'll do some more size comparisons with some of the other figures, like base figures, like the G.I. Joes or Marvel Legends or something like that. But I'm basically transitioning every figure that I have into Mezco. So, you know, I'm customizing all of that. So I have quite a bit of figures that I have, like Nightcrawler, Sabretooth, that I made into Mezcos. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. And again, thank you for the support. As always, keep it original.